Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White, and I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. Today, we have two questions from YouTube user Annie Lynn 2894. The first of which is probably the most relevant to the channel. Annie Lynn asks, "Strange, can a person win $1 million from a verdict?" And I presume she means, can they win $1 million from an employment litigation verdict, such as like a workplace discrimination claim or a workplace sexual harassment claim? The answer is, without question, yes. $1 million cases are not the norm in our industry. Seven-figure cases happen, though, without question. I would say, they probably happen, I don't know, 1% of the time. Most claims in this field are not $1 million claims, but certainly, listen, there are wins in the range of anywhere from 1 to, 20 million. It certainly happens. Different jurisdictions have different valuation systems. There's different laws. Different judges, different jury pools. Seven-figure cases are popularly believed to be much more common in California than in most of the rest of the country, but they certainly happen. I mean, I think there's been $1 million cases, Atlanta and all over the country. They certainly happen. Certainly they happen in New York. Certainly we've worked on a couple, to say the least. Yeah, without question, it can happen. It's just not, there's a lot of people who get in this industry, in terms of attorneys, expecting to have every case be $1 million case, and just like, no. Average case valuation for the industry as a whole is in terms of like with the State Division of Human Rights in New York, tends to settle cases for something like, I don't know if this is a State Division number or an EEOC number. I think the average resolution is like 30,000, 30 or 40,000 in that range. And listen, that's, if you have an attorney, I don't think there's a ton of attorneys who are bringing cases for 30,000. There's certainly firms who go for volume and want to, move a large volume of lower value cases, and those firms are out there. But and no shots at them. Like if you're going out and you're helping a couple hundred people with $30,000 cases, and that's how you make your money, great. You helped a bunch of people. As long as those cases were correctly valued and you're not case flipping, good on you, But I do think a lot of the complex litigation firms, the federal litigation firms that are going to do the complex trial work, probably, they're trying to sidestep a $30,000, $40,000 case. You're not going to make money on that. If you're funding a trial, you're gonna end up, in the red to the tune of tens upon tens of thousands of dollars. But that is notably the average valuation in certain agencies in this field. So it's a valuable data point. But I don't want to dissuade anyone. Seven-figure cases absolutely happen in this industry. Often they are more egregious fact patterns, or there's, pressure from the public sphere or public interest in a case, or just, a plaintiff that people commiserate with, or a jury, an activist jury who wants to push back. But it can absolutely happen. And then Annie had a second question, which is not so much of a question, more of a statement. And Annie Lynn 2894 said, "Good for you, Vince. I want to work 7 days a week." So I think she said this because I released a video that I filmed on a Saturday, and I was working on a Saturday. It is now Sunday. I am now working on a Sunday as well. We're busy. We're very busy right now, and we're onboarding some new attorneys, and that some extra push there to get attorneys up to speed on the way we want to run cases. And you got to put in the time. It's not like you can sit around and be like, oh, they'll figure it out. No, you got to get people on your playbook So they're helping your clients the way you want your clients help, right? And that takes time. But I don't know, Annie, that me working 7 days a week is one of my finer decisions in life. I don't want to misrepresent. I don't work 7 days a week most weeks, especially not in the summer, because generally I want to be in New Hampshire on the farm. But yeah, Annie, why do you want to work 7 days a week? Is it a big push? Like, there's definitely been points in my career where I wanted to work 7 days a week because I feel like I hadn't made anything of myself yet. Not that I'm such a big shot today, but I've met my relatively low bar for doing enough, I guess, for mattering. I feel like I have reached the level of I matter a little bit, just a little bit, right? And I guess that's good enough for me. But Annie, what I would love to know, why do you want to work 7 days a week? Is it the pattern, the structure of it? Is it the ambition? Is it to help people? What's driving you to work 7 days a week? I found that comment to be interesting, and you've always been an interesting commenter, so I wanted to address that as well. I hope you're all having a lovely, well, this is going to post on a Monday, I believe. So for any fathers out there, I'm filming this on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day belatedly, because this is coming out Monday. Yeah, we're going to chop up that AI video. We're going to try to get you a live stream this week coming up. Lots of good stuff coming. The channel is going well, as it generally does. It pretty much runs itself at this point. Anyways, take care, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Share your channel so it can grow. Take care.